What is up, mathletes? Care to Math. We're going to talk today about law of sines, trying to find a missing side. So remember, the law of sines is sine of A over A is equal to sine of B over B is equal to sine of C over C. So these proportions are proportions in a triangle to the sides and the angles. We can find missing sides, missing angles using this law. So the way I'm going to show you how to do this is just treat it like an algebra problem. So for example, I know that across from the 71 is x. That's the sine that it's proportional to. And across from 35 is 12. So that's the side it's proportional to. So we're going to take the sine of 71 and we're going to put it over x, right? Because that's opposite that side. And we're going to take the sine of 35 and we're going to put it over 12. And let's just treat this like an algebra problem, straight up. So I'm trying to get x by itself, right? So the way I have to do that is first multiply both sides by 12. So I'm going to get 12 times the sine of 71 over x. And it's equal to the sine of 35. Now what I'm going to do, x isn't by itself yet, but we're one step closer. I have to multiply both sides by x. When I do that, I have 12 times sine of 71 is equal to x times the sine of 35. And now we are one step away from getting x by itself. In order to get x by itself now, I just have to divide by the sine of 35. And now what I can do is I can get out my handy dandy calculator, and what x is equal to is going to be 12 times sine of 71 over sine of 35. So I don't have a calculator on the screen, but if you don't have a calculator at home, you can always just, Google one. First thing you want to do, make sure your calculator is in degrees, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in, and I'm going to say it's 12 times sine of 71 divided by sine of 35. I'm in degrees, making sure, set equal to. I get 19.78. If I'm rounding to the nearest tenth, that would be 19.8. So x, in this case, is equal to 19.8 units. So that's how we find a missing side length. So don't overthink it. Just treat it like an algebra problem. Hopefully this helped. If it didn't, let me know. Email me any questions that you got.